Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and welcome to this week's must-have video. This week, well, I know what's up there. I know that I have on screen the very interesting, very powerful, just the design of the Night Owl is just incredible. The Night Owl, the black metal bow that appeared in the shop this week, and you might think that I would say that this is a must-have of the week, and well, maybe. So it depends, because for a lot of people out there, this will be the must-have of the week. For me though, not exactly. And let me break this down a little bit and explain a little bit more. So you guys know that every single week I make a must-have video. In this must-have video, I talk about something that I feel is a must-have for me, something that's very important in the game to have or to focus on right now. And you know what? I've been going back and forth on this weapon all week long, guys. Ever since it showed up, I've just been... I didn't know. So for those of you who don't know, it is available in the shop right now. It was 1,680 for me. So make sure you pick it up, because, and this is the important thing that I have to say, whenever there's something in the shop, whether it be something in the weekly shop, especially in the weekly shop, or over in the event shop, I always do recommend to you guys, get it, especially if it's a weapon or a hero that is new. And the reason why I say that is because we never know when something is going to be really important in Save the World. Sometimes, there may be certain things that you don't know. You may be like, well, this hero or this item, it might not be all that great in the moment, but then things happen and change, and it becomes one of the most sought after things in the game. So because of that, I do always recommend to you guys, make sure that you go ahead and you purchase anything new that we have in the game, because again, we don't know when it's going to be awesome. So with the Night Owl right now, I have to say it is possibly one of the most powerful weapons in the game right now. And that's something, a bit of a theme that we're seeing right now with different bows. Now, very soon, I'm just waiting to see if we're going to get a new bow for spring or in the dragon items. I am going to make a video soon kind of rating all the bows, including the previous bows. Do I have the bows here? Let me see. Let me go ahead and let me sort these things by subtype and then go over all the way down to the snipers. So very soon I do plan to make a video where I'm going to go through and I'm going to explain to you guys which are my favorite, as well as how I rate all these bows: the boom bow, the compression burster, the new Night Owl, the vendor tech seeker, the crossbow, the military one, the heartbreaker. All of these weapons, I want to go through all these bows, which actually I need to take another look at the heartbreaker soon. Anyway, so all of these bows I'm going to go through. I want to take a look at them again, and I do want to kind of rate them in what I think are the best. Which do I think are need to be like the top rated ones? Spoiler alert, this is my number one. But the Night Owl, and this is something I have to say about the Night Owl. The Night Owl is potentially the hardest hitting bow right now. Yes, it is possible to get 2 million damage, upwards over 4 million damage in a single hit. But and this is where we come to today's must-have. Now, I'm not going to take the weapon into a mission. If you guys want to see it, I've already done a video like that. I did a first look at it. I'll make it pop up there in the corner. You can come to a stream too and watch me struggle to use it. It's an amazing weapon. It just without a shadow of a doubt, it is an absolutely amazing weapon. Let me go back here. I keep going out of here. The one that I have has a DPS of 115, and thank you very much to everyone out there who has lent me them, who has given me some to try out. Here is a DPS one of 126. This one has double critical damage, single critical rating, up to 80% damage bonus on the missing health, and physical at 44% 44% damage. It's got a damage of 70, headshot of 140. Critical hit chance 38. Right now 345 because I have a different setup. We'll change it. I'll also show you guys what setup I've been using, which I'm sure you guys know by now. And thank you very much. I actually used it up. Someone gave me one that had more damage on it, just basic more damage on it. I think it maxed out at 176 or 179,000 DPS. Or headshot damage, I mean. It's an incredibly powerful weapon that can just do a massive amount of damage. And that comes in on its bonuses, on its descriptions, and its passive perks. So eliminating 2 enemies with this weapon reduces your current health by 12.5% and deals 29 to 129 base damage on the percentage of missing health in a 0.75 tile radius. On top of that, it is a black metal sniper rifle bow, fires an arrow that drops over time, dealing moderate damage and heavy impact. So it says deals moderate damage, but it doesn't. It deals quite a bit. And again, that is because of its special ability. Its heavy impact is not anywhere near as high as the high impact damage that that the compression burster does. But it does do a heavy impact, which means that added damage that it has. It comes in at a base damage impact of 4,000. I think both of them do. Yeah, both of them do. So why is it a must-have? Well, the bow itself is not the must-have for me this week. I will say this. The must-have of this week is aim. And that's why this is not, for me personally, this is not the must-have of the week. Now, if you haven't seen the weapon in action, like I said, go check out my video. Or try it out for yourself. And it does not have explosion on contact. It does not have AoE damage. You cannot, like with the boom bow or the compression burster, you can't aim at the ground in front of an enemy and expect that explosion or that impact to generate damage to the enemies around it. It doesn't do that. You get, well, if you want to do the AoE damage, you have to first take out an enemy, take one out, kill a husk with the bow, and then on the second elimination, it will create that explosion. Now, because of the recent collision, changes in Save the World and everything, hitboxes are much more defined now. They're much more specific now. And because of that, for someone like me who doesn't have very good aim, it has become a little bit of a nightmare to try and hit those shots. If you want to hit that headshot to get that extra damage, you're gonna have to get the headshot. You're gonna have to make sure that you do that headshot, that hit right there. I can't, and that's the reason why. The must-have of this week to be able to use this weapon to its full potential is that aim. If you are able to hit those headshots repeatedly and reliably, you have to get this weapon. You have to get this weapon because the amount of just its I can't even I can't even begin to tell you how much fun you're going to have with this weapon. You're going to have so much fun with this weapon. So many continuous headshots, so many, just the amount of damage you're going to be able to see. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. If you go in with into a full squad, into a high level mission, you're going to be seeing such amazing damage. If you want to see the absolute highest damage this can do, if you're level 131, make sure you make one like this. Make sure you use a setup like this. Not this one. This is for something else I'm testing out. Make sure you use a setup like this. We'll go through in a second, and go into like a 100 to 116 mission and find yourself some smashers and have fun dealing absolutely ridiculous damage because it can. It's a pretty amazing weapon. If you don't have the aim like me, well, keep it to the side. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep it to the side. I'm gonna wait. My personal one, I am not leveling up in legendary perk up because I'm not gonna be using it. So I'm keeping it on rare for now. But in the future, maybe there's going to be some other hero that's gonna do a little bit more for me in that sense. And maybe I'll be able to do that. Maybe also the headshot damage. I can't hit those headshots reliably. So personally for me, it's not the best weapon right now, but I guarantee you, if you enjoy doing those headshots, if you have incredible aim, it's definitely the weapon for you. Now, finally, let's just look over real quickly at my hero loadout. This is the loadout I'm using. I've been using Rabbit Raider Jonesy with Sure Shot Plus for that increased 225 critical damage. Preemptive Strike because I want that first hit to do as much damage as possible, which right now that's a 32.5, which is very nice. Quick Scope, which has increased sniper damage 17%. Locked and Reloaded because guess what? Every single time that you reload these bows, you're gonna get the extra 15% for 5 seconds. Just make sure that you reload it before you attack. So the best thing you can do is, and this is the best thing I found out, is shoot one and then change the weapon. When you switch back to the bow, you'll have to reload the bow so you can then aim back and take that extra damage immediately against a faraway enemy or an enemy coming towards you. Battle Beat, of course, I love using her because every 10 enemies. Now, Battle Beat, I've kind of decided to sometimes, with this bow, I'd rather maybe work on someone else or have someone else in there. Because personally for me, Battle Beat, it takes me a long time to take out 10 enemies with this weapon. It's not like a weapon, other weapons where I can, take down the kills very quickly. So maybe put something else in there that's going to give me a little more damage, perhaps. And then finally, Saurian Might for that every other second, which of course we're going to do it. An extra 3% of current health is not bad. And of course, my Survivalist. That's the setup I've been using. Like I said, I enjoy having Battle Beat with other weapons, but for this one, in particular for the Night Owl, I do think that I could probably change her out. I honestly don't know. Maybe putting in explosive rounds would be nice to do so because he does have, I could put escape harvest, give me a little, I could do all sorts of things here just to give me a little bit more, a little bit different of a, a little bit more damage maybe. I guess we could do here too, and make it rain wouldn't be bad. For each headshot, increases headshot damage by 4% for 2 seconds. This wouldn't be bad, especially if we're going for the headshots. But yeah, there's a lot of different weapons. A lot of different heroes and perks that I could possibly go for here. Just because, I like I said, I really don't think that for me personally, for the Night Owl, I'm going to be able to get that much damage out of it there. But anyway. Oh, and finally, the last thing I got to show you guys, of course, is this over here. If we go into my backpack now, yeah, we can see that the Night Owl now has a critical hit chance of a critical hit damage of 570%. That is absolutely fantastic. And that's what I'm gonna leave it there, guys. So for me personally, it's, the Night Owl, it is a must-have of this week. I have to say it because the amount of damage you can do is absolutely amazing. But for me personally, I gotta get myself some better aim. I gotta practice. I gotta get better aim. Once I get better aim, I know that the Night Owl will be an amazingly powerful weapon to have in my arsenal. And I don't mind having, well, let's say, I don't mind having the Night Owl here maybe, and then maybe drop a, drop a little compression burst over there. It's still my favorite. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.